name is Carter Vincent. I am your host for today's Top 5 episode. Today we are ranking the top 5 favorite Fortnite seasons voted by y'all out there. Almost 300 responses. That's the most we've ever gotten. So let's just get right into it with our number 5 spot, which is Chapter 1, Season 3. Personally, this is the very beginning of when I started playing Fortnite. I didn't get into it, during the Season 2, but when it came around to Season 3, I finally decided, I was going to buy the game, see how it is, and then been playing it ever since. That's where I started. Personally, I would have ranked it higher, but that's maybe because I'm a bit nostalgic about that season. All right, everyone, coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Chapter 1, Season 7. Now, this season was very impactful. This is, one of the seasons I got tier 100 on, and I got the tier 100 skin. It also had one of the most overpowered Fortnite weapons, that being the Infinity Blade, which you could get at Polar Peak, and, that thing was just overpowered. We hadn't seen a weapon like that since we had the Marvel collab with, Thanos' gauntlet. All right, coming in at our number 3 spot, this is the only one I agree on, which means I would have put this at my number 3. We have Chapter 2, Season 2. This is the one with all those bosses, Midas, Brutus. Deadpool was the collab skin, which is still one of my favorite collab skins. This is another season that I grinded to tier 100, and I got the Midas skin. I got all of these cool skins. I feel like this season was loaded with a lot of really good, Mousels was also in this season. And the weapons were really cool, especially the boss weapons. My favorite, obviously, being Midas's drum gun. Now, that was my favorite, it's you just spray your opponents down. I feel like that was the greatest weapon that Fortnite, added as a boss weapon. It's still one of my favorites. And when they brought it back, a few seasons ago, I also loved playing with that. All right, coming in at our number 2 spot, we have Fortnite Season OG. Hey, stop. What was that?
I don't agree with this.
Hey.
Why'd you put this at number 2?
Hey, I don't make the list, all right? I'm just the one who is announcing it, all right?
But why?
I don't know. That's what the people want.
Well, make it at number 5.
I wish I couldn't put it on the list at all.
Get out of here.
Guys, here's the thing. Fortnite OG, it's not a bad season. But I feel like if you search up the definition of mid, there'd be a picture of Fortnite Season OG. I did not really like it that much. I feel like there could have been way more potential. I feel like, it was built up to be, we're going back home. But then it just didn't deliver. I get the whole thing with the alternate universe and, adding new stuff. But, like, come on. It's just, You know what? I gotta calm down a bit. We're going to go ahead and look at our honorable mentions. All from Chapter 1. We have Chapter 1, Season 2, Chapter 1, Season 4, and Chapter 1, Season 5. I mean, how do none of these make the top 5? That's what I'm wondering. Like, you put Fortnite Season OG on there, but not the actual OG Fortnite Seasons? Like, I know that Chapter 1, Season 5 is one of, if not my favorite season of all time. I got my first win. I got tier 100 on the Battle Pass. Maybe it's nostalgia talking, but still, that was a great season. They had great weapons. There was the rifts they introduced. It started to build story with Kevin the Cube. And why didn't you put it in the top 5? It doesn't make sense. Coming in at our number 1 spot is Chapter 2, Season 6. You guys voted for Chapter 2, Season 6 as the greatest Fortnite season ever. And to be honest, that's really all I got to say about that. It wasn't that good. It wasn't like the best season in my opinion, although I did like the Primal. They had good skins. Agent Jones, Lara Croft was the crossover that season. And, the guns, the crafting was pretty cool. I know they had bows, which a lot of people like the bows there. I played pretty decently during that season. But, yeah, it's another one of those things where it's just kind of mid. So, yeah, I mean, personally, me, my opinions, well, OG, Chapter 1, Season 5 would have been number 1 for me. But, Primal Season, I can see that being number 1 in a lot of people's eyes because I feel like that's sort of when a lot of people started to get back into Fortnite. So, I would understand that being at the number 1 spot. I can tolerate it. And that is going to do it for our top 5 Fortnite seasons. Thank you all for joining me here. I am Carter from Carter's Crazy Weather, and we're going to see y'all back at the desk.